What is the greatest underdog story of all time? From the sports field to ancient battlegrounds, history is filled with shocking upsets. But which one is the most unbelievable? Here are the top 10 underdog victories in history. Number 10. In 2004, the Greek national football team entered the European Championship with odds of 150 to 1. They had never won a single match in a major tournament. Yet, through sheer grit and defensive brilliance, they stunned the world, defeating powerhouse teams like France, the Czech Republic, and host nation Portugal in the final to claim the title in one of football's biggest shocks. Number 9. The 1983 NC State Wolfpack basketball team was a long shot for the NCAA title. Nicknamed the Cardiac Pack for their many close games, they needed to win their conference tournament just to get into the main event. They then went on a legendary run, culminating in a last-second game-winning dunk against the heavily favored Houston Cougars, a team led by future NBA legends Hakeem Olajuwon and Clyde Drexler. Number 8. At the 2000 Sydney Olympics, American wrestler Rulon Gardner faced the seemingly invincible Alexander Karelin of Russia. Karelin, known as the Russian Bear, hadn't lost an international match in 13 years and hadn't given up a single point in 6. In a stunning defensive masterpiece, the unknown farmer from Wyoming defeated the legend, pulling off one of the biggest upsets in Olympic history. Number 7. Super Bowl III in 1969 featured the heavily favored Baltimore Colts against the New York Jets. The Colts were considered one of the greatest teams ever, but Jets quarterback Joe Namath famously guaranteed a victory. He delivered on his promise, leading the Jets to a 16-7 win that legitimized the AFL and changed the face of professional football forever. Number 6. In Super Bowl 42, the undefeated New England Patriots, aiming for a perfect 19-0 season, faced the New York Giants. The Patriots were 12-point favorites. But in the final minutes, a miraculous escape and pass from Eli Manning to David Tyree, known as the helmet catch, set up the game-winning touchdown, shattering the Patriots' dreams of perfection in a legendary upset. Number 5. In 1990, boxer James "Buster" Douglas was a 42-1 underdog against the undisputed heavyweight champion of the world, Iron Mike Tyson. Tyson was the most feared man on the planet, but in Tokyo, Douglas fought the fight of his life, withstanding Tyson's power and knocking him out in the 10th round in what is widely considered the biggest upset in boxing history. Number 4. The 1980 Winter Olympics. A team of American college students and amateurs faced the seemingly unbeatable Soviet Union hockey team. The Soviets had dominated international hockey for decades, winning the previous 4 Olympic gold medals. But in a game that transcended sports, the young American team pulled off the miracle on ice, winning 4-3 and going on to capture the gold medal. Number 3. Before the 2015 to 2016 season, the Leicester City Football Club was given 5,000 to 1 odds to win the English Premier League. They had just barely avoided relegation the previous season, but against all expectations, the team of journeymen and overlooked talents went on a fairy tale run, clinching the title in what is arguably the greatest underdog story in all of sports. Number 2. The story of David versus Goliath. A young shepherd boy named David, armed with only a sling and 5 smooth stones, faced Goliath, a giant Philistine champion who stood over 9 feet tall and was covered in bronze armor. The entire Israelite army was terrified of him, but David, trusting in his faith, slung a single stone that struck the giant in the forehead, bringing him down and securing a victory for his people. This ancient tale has become the ultimate symbol for an unlikely victory against a much larger and stronger foe, but it's not number 1. So, what is the greatest underdog victory of all time? An event so impossible, it defied the very laws of nature and changed the course of human history forever. Number 1. The Resurrection. After being publicly executed and buried in a sealed tomb guarded by Roman soldiers, Jesus of Nazareth conquered the ultimate opponent, death itself. 3 days later, he rose from the grave, appearing to hundreds of his followers. This singular event offers hope over despair, life over death, and is the foundation of the Christian faith. It's a victory that doesn't just win a game or a battle, but offers eternal life to all who believe. No comeback story has ever had higher stakes or a more triumphant outcome. Thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next one.